Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. So in this video, we are going to start together with our new lesson, sign of the second degree polynomial inequalities. So the first part of this lesson, we have to learn how to factorize a second degree polynomial. So بس لحتى نتذكر, second degree polynomial, it has the form of ax square plus bx plus c. كيف بعملها factorize لهيدا البولينوميال. So in this part, we have three cases. So for the first case, we have, so case number one, if delta is a negative number. خلينا نتذكر الدلتا قلنا it's equal to b square minus 4ac. So first of all, لما تكون الدلتا هي negative number, we know that the equation, it has no real roots. Also بدنا نعرف نحن لما تكون الدلتا negative number, we cannot factorize this polynomial. So we can't factorize f of x. So بس تكون الدلتا عندنا negative معناتها we cannot factorize this polynomial. خلينا ناخد example عليها. So let's say we have to factorize f of x يلي 4x square minus 3x plus 1. So let's determine the values of a, b, and c. So a, it's equal to 4. We have b, it's equal to minus 3. And then we have c, it's equal to 1. So first, let's calculate the value of delta together. So delta, it's equal to b square minus 4ac. So b هلا عندي هي minus 3 all squared minus 4 multiplied by a, which is 4, multiplied by c, which is 1. So by using calculator, it will give us a value of minus 7. So as we notice that delta هي negative number. So here we can say that the equation, so the equation has no real roots. So هيك بدنا نقول نحن بما أنه delta هي negative وما عندها real roots, then we can say that it cannot be factorized. So there is no factorization for this polynomial. ما في أعملها factorize. Now for case number 2, if delta is equal to 0. If delta is equal to 0, we know that the equation, it has one double root. كنا نقول إنه هي عندها one double root. كنا نقول إنه x1 it's equal to x2 which is equal to minus b over 2a. كنا نطلع ال x1 وال x2. هلا if you want to factorize f of x in the case of delta is equal to 0, so بتطلع عند ال factorization إذا بدي أعمل factorize هي a multiplied by x minus x1 all squared. So we have to study this form. So أول شي بحط ال value لل a, then x هي unknown بتضلها x minus x1 يلي هي الروت اللي طلع معنا in this part. Let's take an example to illustrate this idea. So supposedly we have to factorize g of x, and then it's equal to 4x square plus 4 radical 2x plus 2. Supposedly, let's determine the values of a, b, and c at the beginning. So a, it's equal to 4. We have b, it's equal to 4 radical 2. And then we have c, it's equal to 2. Let's determine the value of delta in order to factorize. So delta, it's equal to b square minus 4ac. So b in this case, it's equal to 4 radical 2. All of it, it's squared minus 4 multiplied by a يلي هي 4. And then c, it's equal to 2. By using calculator, it will give us a value of 0. So since delta is equal to 0, then we can say that the equation has one double root. So here we have one double root, and then we have to calculate this root. So x1, it's equal to x2 equal to minus b over 2a. So هلا خلينا نعوض بالb والa. So b, it's equal to 4 radical 2 والa, it's equal to 4. So 4 و 4 حيروحوا مع بعضهم. We will get minus radical 2 over 2. So this is x1 and x2. It's equal to minus 2 minus radical 2 over 2. So هلا if we want to factorize it, so here we want to factorize g of x. قلنا in this case it's equal to g of x هي a multiplied by x minus x1 all of it هي squared. طيب ال a طلعناها نحن فوق. In this case هي a is equal to 4 in this part. So ال a, let's substitute a by 4. So we will get 4 multiplied by ال x هي بتضلها unknown minus ال x1 هلا طلعت معنا يلي هي minus radical 2 على 2. So minus radical 2 over 2. All of it هي squared. So خلينا نظبط لها شكلها هلا. We will get a value of أو expression هي 4 multiplied by x minus و minus بتعطينا plus radical 2 over 2 all of it عليها square. So this is the factorization of g of x. Now let's move to the last case, which is delta is a positive number. So case number 3, if delta is greater than 0. لما تكون الدلتا greater than 0, we say that the equation it has two distinct real roots. So we have x1 and x2. So first of all, we have x1 كنا نجيبها هي minus b plus radical delta over 2a. في عنا ال x2 يلي هي minus b minus radical delta over 2a. So now, if we want to factorize this expression, إذا بدي أعمل factorization وعندي x1 وعندي x2, in this part هي بتساوي a into x minus x1 multiplied by x minus x2. ال x بتضل unknown while we have to substitute the values of a and x1 and x2. Let's take هيدا بدنا نحفظها. It's very important لما تكون الدلتا positive. هيدا الفactorization عندي إياه للpolynomial. Let's take an example. So here we have to factorize h of x يلي هي الexpression اللي إلها minus 3x square minus 8x plus 3. Let's determine the values of a, b and c. So a it's equal to minus 3 in this part, b it's equal to minus 8, and then we have c it's equal to 3. Now let's calculate the value of delta. So delta it's equal to b square minus 4ac. b in this part it's equal to minus 8 all squared minus 4 multiplied by a, which is minus 3, and c, which is equal to 3. By using calculator, it will give us a value of 100. So 100 is a positive number. Then we can say that the equation has two distinct real roots. Okay, so now let's determine the values of these roots. So we have x1, it's minus b plus radical delta over 2a. خلينا نشوف ال b وال a قد ايه عندي اياهم. So ال b it's minus 8 and a it's equal to minus 3. So in this part we have minus of minus 8 plus delta, which is 100, so radical 100, divided by 2a and 2 multiplied by minus 3. By calculator it will give us a value of minus 3 in this part. Also let's calculate the value of x2. So x2 it's equal to minus b minus radical delta over 2a. So minus of minus 8 minus radical 100 over 2 multiplied by minus 3. By calculator it will give us a value of 1 over 3. So هلا we can factorize h of x يلي هي a لأنه عندها 2 roots, it's x minus x1 multiplied by x minus x2. So let's determine the values. So ال a نحن طلعناها it's equal to minus 3 in this part. We have x minus ال x1 طلعت معنا minus 3, يعني minus 3 it's equal to plus 3 multiplied by x minus x2 طلعت معنا هي 1 over 3. So this is the factorization of this polynomial.